Hi, welcome back everyone. I would like to introduce an upcoming workshop, one-day intensive, that is going to happen very soon on the 28th of September in California, Nevada City. It's going to be just in person, so no online this time. And this workshop is called Releasing the False Mask and Resurrecting Essence, our authentic nature. And it's very much workshop connected to my ongoing work to become increasingly more conscious, more aware, to know ourselves in depth, and to, in the process of doing that, to identify various false parts of ourselves, strategic adaptations, conditioning, patterns that stifled our authentic nature, our spontaneity, our freedom. And thus we don't live from what's true in us, and we live from all kind of programs, conditioning, repression. And in order to restore some sense of well-being, harmony, inner peace, it's really essential to peel off these layers and discover where's the true power. So it's very much aligned with somatic shadow work and awareness-based tools. And I really invite you to join us, limited space. Also, I'm just about finishing in September this module of Below the Surface, somatic shadow work that I've done with some people. So I really invite you all to come. It's going to be very practical and will be a culmination of our workshop. And now, what's really special about this workshop is that I'm not doing it alone. I'm doing it with Bolouri. So welcome, Andre.
Thank you for having me.
And I just want to introduce Andre because you guys all know me, and you might not know Andre, although some of you might have attended some previous workshop with him. So Andre, first of all, is my lifelong friend. We met, I would say, 25 years ago in California, when we were both deeply immersed in the study and practice of the fourth way, Gurdjieff teachings, and we developed our friendship there for quite a lot of years. And then as our path continued, we both studied the same teachers for quite some time, David Hawkins, Vipassana, Zen meditation, non-duality, shadow work, and so on. And yeah, what I really appreciate about Andre is that even 25 years ago, he had this uncanny ability to see my patterns and see people's patterns, see people's shit, as we call it in street style, to see where I'm lying to myself, where I'm deceiving myself, where I'm out of integrity, where I'm hiding from myself. So he's very good, very talented and surgical in identifying my false mask or other people's false mask, his own false masks. And I really appreciated that. He was very helpful on my path, helped me like almost an older brother, straightened me up sometimes when it was necessary. And I'm really grateful for our friendship. And also what is Andre, so Andre, besides being a lifelong spiritual practitioner and dedicated to the path, and now he's been an actor almost all his life and an acting teacher. He's having an acting studio in Berlin, and he's also a shadow work facilitator and coach, and he employs in his methodology, he's using some of this technology taken from acting, like improv exercises and all kind of practices and modalities, technology that is designed for actors. But we are not doing this workshop to become better actors. So it's not about acting. However, we are using some of this technology to help in the aim of the workshop, to identify the false, to loosen it up, and to discover what's true, and to live from that. And this will be our third workshop of this nature. And each time when we've done it, I was really impressed with how quickly through those improv exercises that are fun and a little edgy and spontaneous and playful. But how quickly those exercises will go into the subconscious and it will evoke very raw parts of us, unprocessed emotions, unprocessed events. So that's why I started to invite him and decide to do this kind of ongoing workshops with him, because I found it extremely effective and a different way to tackle our usual work. So that's why I'd like to have you again, Andre. And
Well, looking forward.
yeah, me too. And I
Leave
wanted to ask
something to
you,
say for me.
yeah, I wanted to ask you, I always talk too much. You point that to me often. So I want to ask you, yeah, in which way and why somehow this seemingly playful or just basic acting tools can help in becoming aware of hidden parts of ourselves, and in which way this technology that you master can be helpful in this shadow work and awakening. And anything else you want to say about this workshop?
Sure. Yeah, thank you for the introduction, for the loving introduction. So I was always, I dedicated basically my life into two parts, spirituality and acting, um, until I realized that they're both really connected, that you have the same processes you have to go through to become a good actor. It's the same process, I believe, you go through when you want to be aligned with your purpose or with your being or essence. Um, so the key element for me was that I discovered at some point is that there are many actors who want to be good, but only a few are. So why is that? And then through working over the years with lots and lots of actors, I discovered that many try to run away from who they are. You know, they go into acting because they want to be someone else. And then to see that the real good actors own who they are. They are, yeah, basically rooted in themselves. They are aligned with their essence. And I guess we discuss later what we mean by essence and personality. And for me, personality is something you are trying to be, something you're trying to be proud of, trying to show to the outside world, but it's not really your essence. It's something you have built. So there's always in acting, if you act from your personality, you're acting from a want and a lack, something that you want to show instead of who you are. And in acting, we want to see who you are. So it becomes authentic and we follow your emotional journey or your storyline. And basically, that's the same in life. I mean, there's a reason why in spirituality there's often the uh, the metaphor of the actor and his role, the soul and his manifestation. And I think that's the same in yeah, that's where it both overlaps, and that's where I basically focus my work in, where you can use these acting techniques, acting exercises for basically your everyday life to come into alignment with who you are and own it. So when I talk about essence, it's basically the part in us that is playful, that enjoys being, enjoys expressing itself, and doesn't have the filter or censorship in it built in that questions, would other people like that? What's if, how do other people see me? That's basically the innocent part. And the personality is everything that we have built over the years, our beliefs, our wants, desires. And I think Joseph Campbell put it very nicely by saying, follow your bliss. Basically, when you follow your bliss, that's when you're aligned with your essence, because that's expression of your essence.
Yeah, yeah, very true. Well, All right,
And they're
everyone.
fun exercises. They're fun exercises to do. They're playful because that's the important thing about the essence. It's not about hard work. It's really about giving it space and listening to it.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be definitely different than any of the workshops I'm doing by myself, which they tend to have a lot of meditation and kind of they tend to get serious. This is going to be quickly, we're going to stand up, we're going to engage with each other, we're going to play, it's going to be highly dynamic. And yet, although it's playful and light and fun, it goes right into the pain body, right into the false pattern, and right there where it's like some kind of shock, hurt, wound, out of which we started to be different, more cautious, more careful, holding back, and all of that. So we want to safely, compassionately, playfully kind of loosen it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like the title of Resurrecting Your Essence, because it means claiming it and giving it space and owning it.
Nice. All right, everyone. So sign up quickly. It's just in person on the 28th of September, pretty soon in Nevada City. And the link is here. All right. Ciao.
Goodbye.